Hi everyone, Leslie Moldenauer of Lifeholistically. Today I wanted to talk about a story that happened to me over the last couple of days. But before I do, I just wanted to go back a week's time to a project that I was working on last weekend, which was I was helping to update the essential oil injury reports. It took me a number of hours to get them updated, as there were quite a few to put in. The majority of them were injuries due to topical use. Probably 9 out of 10 were due to using essential oils neat or undiluted. But there were a few that really stuck with me for the week. A few that brought me to tears, and it really brought a lot of contemplation about what I chose to do with my education, and I feel more empowered than ever to stay on the path that I'm on, and that's about essential oil safety and trying to teach the right way to use oils to prevent some of the things that I read last weekend. Over this past holiday weekend, there was the flu in my house, so there was a lot of downtime, and I decided to write a new blog. And it was entitled, "Attention Essential Oil Enthusiasts, No More Drinking Your Oils." It was kind of exciting. After just a few short days, for what I consider viral, I think the blog went viral. It's been seen by over 10,000 people. It's been shared by numerous hundreds of people. And I didn't see too much negativity, but the point of this video today was to tell you one piece of negativity that I did receive and how I reacted to it. I try and make a habit of thanking people when they share things that I write or that I share, or it could even be a comment in a group where people like what I have to say, and that's nice. It's a nice reminder of what I do and that it's valued. So I try and make sure that I always thank people for sharing. And I stumbled across somebody that had shared it. It was like a share of a share, so it was nobody that I knew personally. But the response on the share was, I won't say exactly what it was because there was expletives, but basically, I don't know what I'm doing whatsoever, and that I'm crazy. That was basically the gist of it, that I'm crazy. So I kind of thought, at first I was going to respond, like my initial response was to tell her how educated I am and what my background is, and I decided not to do that. I didn't respond at all. And through the course of that evening, she found my page, which is Lifeholistically, and she liked it. And by morning, I had quite an interesting private message, basically attacking my education, attacking my character, saying that I was fear-mongering. Lots of other things went with it. It was quite a lengthy message. And I decided, rather than reacting, that I was going to be proactive. So what I actually did was told her, I'll make a deal with you, or I'll challenge you. Take some time, both on my Facebook page and on my website, read some of my blogs, learn a little bit about me, and I will send you my book for free. And her first response was, why would I want to read your book? Why would I want to read your blogs? And I didn't respond. I just left my last comment of, I challenge you to go learn about me and read about me. She is with one of the large MLM companies. I'm not going to say which one. And she didn't respond after that last comment that she had made to me. And this morning, I got a message from her of sincere apology, that she stood back and read as much as she could and learned that maybe I do know what I'm talking about. Maybe what she learned wasn't right. And you might not get that response every time, and I'm sure some of you think many people won't respond positively to things like that, but it was kind of refreshing for her to come back and say, you know what, not that I'm right, but that she opened her eyes and opened her heart to the possibility that what she thought wasn't right. Now, am I perfect and do I know everything there is to know about essential oils? Definitely not. Do I think that I'm better than anybody in the MLM industry? No. I just look to try and be better than I was yesterday or the day before that. And I hope that other people think the same way, because when I'm out in groups on Facebook, there are plenty of MLM people that are looking for the right information. And there are plenty of us that have that information to share. So are we being respectful? Are we being kind and honest? Are we acting with integrity? Are we being fair and courteous? Because if you just come across with, oh, another MLMer, are they likely to listen to what you have to say? Probably not. So I invite all of you to try and be proactive rather than reactive. I invite you to listen to understand rather than to react. And I think that you might get better reactions, because it is not us against them. We all have something to benefit from in aromatherapy and in our industry. And I think if we start to look at it that way, that we can start bridging that gap and things can start changing. So that's what I wanted to say today. Just tell you my little story. Have a good night, guys.